Hello everybody and welcome to this Alteryx Designer Cloud series. So today we are going to explore the quest number 2. So quests are weekly, bi-weekly challenges you can find on the Alteryx community. So today's quest is about like blending purchases aggregation. So we've got like a full database of preloaded the files with tickets, and I've got the date, and I've got the items, and I've got the second table which contains the description of the precise item, the type it is, and finally a last table which allows me to tell which type is which kind of part of the meal it is. So first thing first is making sure that date types are okay. So I've got like price, which is recognized as a number integer, which is fine, and I've got the date. I am just going to transform the date as a date type. Second step is, because we only need to analyze it after a certain period of time, so we are going to filter our data on the date and make sure it's before 2013, for 1st of July. So yes, get there, and won't be March, will be okay. Just gonna type the precise date, will be faster. And 30. So to be after the 1st of July, I just pick this so that it's strictly superior, so that I have whatever is directly after this precise date. So this done, what I would do is have my precise data types and know which precise type of meal it's, which kind of meal deal item it is. So to do this, I am going to pick join, which is in the join category, and join those two data types. So I'm just connecting them, selecting here the type, and I have in both of my datasets. I won't bother with removing all the unneeded fields, since I will have many different steps and I will be able to do it later on. And I will do basically the same thing, just moving my whole flow here, yes. Do the same thing with the rest of my data. So connecting here with the join data here, can put it there for instance, and here will be the description, which will match in both cases. So I let a little bit of time for it to load the data, but at this stage I have blended all my data. It's not aggregated to the level of detail I want, but it's quite okay. And what I will do next is doing a crosstab to identify for each ticket is there which part of the menu is in it. So let's start doing this. Doing a crosstab. So my new headers will be the meal deal item, since I want to know what price was paid for each meal. So the new column names are loading at the moment, so won't be able to see it there. And the populate value will be the price. I want to do a sum, and then let's say want ticket ID, I want my date to be kept. Might not need date to be fair, but I like to keep it this way. And then for the columns, now it's loaded. I can say I only want a few columns. I won't need all of them. Oh, no. Let's reselect meal deal item. Yes. So I want to have like food, I want to have a side, and I want to have a drink. If I do this, and I don't care about the other parts of the other meal deal items, I'll be able to see for each ticket for each day if there is an amount paid for the food, for the side, and for the drink. So this will allow me to be able to only keep data which has all three of them, and if I have like all three of them, it will be kept. If not, I will just get rid of it. And then I'll have a few continuous steps. So what I would be inclined to do or tempted to do would be to directly do a filter on my data here. But what I will do instead to make sure my data is clean is have a data cleansing tool. If you don't know this tool, it's like a great tool just to clean data quite fast. And here I only want to replace null values by zeros. What will happen is, for instance, if I do have like, I've taken a menu, I've paid for it, but no side on my menu, it will have a null value. And this tool will allow me to replace this null value by 0, which will then allow me to add my filter to make sure I'm only keeping data needed. Because I can do it, what I will do is here making sure that I do have like drink strictly superior to 0 and food strictly superior to 0 also, and side strictly superior to 0. By doing this, I'm only keeping meaningful information, which will be all the tickets which have all these items. And what I can do next is, so here for instance, if you see, let's go back there, there is this ticket, there is a null value, and the replace allows me to have it replaced by 0, and if I go into my true output, you will see that I'm only keeping tickets with the 3 items. Then what I can do is just use a summarize to make a count distinct. So will be there after my true output. Can click here on plus, count distinct, and what I see is at the bottom there is a count distinct on the ticket ID. I can rename it directly. So let's say tickets with all options, and I will do basically the same at going back at the beginning of my flow. So here I want to have for all the tickets, I want to know how many tickets I have, either they have all the 3 options or not. Here count distinct, and then because I want to do basically kind of a join between my 2 datasets, but I don't have any join key, it could be a trouble, would be a Cartesian join, so I can use a append tool to append data and have both, like here. Oh, what have I done? No big deal. So here, not totally what I want. Remove this one. And here now I do have like my total number of tickets, ticket with all options, and I can calculate my percentage with a simple formula to end my challenge. So will be ticket with all options divided by count distinct of tickets ID. And this done, quest number 2 is done. The calculation is right. So trick here was to do the right joins and use this crosstab tool to mainly pivot data and know for each ticket if all the items are present or not. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.